I'm going to keep this short and simple. It is quite frankly your duty to become as of rich and as of powerful as possible as a young man. Not only for your own fulfillment, not only to help your family, not only to help your partner, but to help the world. Do you want to leave this earth with a positive impact or a negative impact? Or just like a neutral nothingness? It's a pretty easy question to answer, and you're probably saying, yeah, I do want to leave with a positive impact. No shit. But you're not even living up to your full potential. You blame others, you blame the education system, you blame your parents, you blame your socio-economic status. You have so many excuses. Now, you clicked on this video for a reason. And that reason is because right now you have so many limiting beliefs, which are almost like chain locks, holding you down and preventing you from becoming as of rich and powerful as you can be. The first limiting belief that I want to throttle and erase for you is when you say the quote, "I'm not ready yet." Perfectionist paralysis. Younger Adrian used to always say this: "I'm not ready yet to start posting because my muscles don't look like this, so I'm probably going to wait because I don't look like this guy yet. I need to look like him before I can start. Oh, I can't post a YouTube video yet. I'm not ready yet. I don't know how to speak well. I can't go cold approach that girl. I'm not ready yet. I don't have my hair done. I didn't sleep enough. I'm just not ready yet." If you're not ready now, you will never, ever be ready. By you saying you're not ready yet is just an excuse, which pretty much means I don't have the balls right now to do this scary task, so I'm going to delay it in hope that in the future, this task which requires balls is going to be less scary, which in reality, bro, it's going to be even more scary. Because the more you delay something, the more you're going to overthink, the more you're going to stress, the more anxious you're going to become. With girls, with business, with gym, with anything. You didn't have to watch this YouTube video to find out some magical answer to achieve 10x results in your self-improvement. Maybe you have just been unaware of the limiting beliefs you currently have. But you saying to yourself, "I'm not ready," is perfectionist paralysis, whatever you want to call it, these fancy, stupid words. What helped me overcome this it was becoming aware and realizing that whatever I was so afraid of wasn't even that bad in the first place. And if I actually dug deeper, found the deeper fear, not that I'm not ready yet, but if I dug deeper, it was that I actually cared how others would perceive me. Not that I wasn't ready yet. Not me saying I'm not ready yet was just like a cover up, like the curtains covering the real fear. You know you're ready. You just stress, and if you were to dig deeper, You care about other people's opinions, and that is stopping you from as becoming as rich and as powerful as possible. That's the real limiting belief. That's what's stopping you. That's what's holding you back. That's what's stopping you from achieving a 10x potential and becoming your 10x self. Bro, I've given this advice so many times to my closest friends. But no matter how many times I say it, I can't give my brain to them. But I can give you the blueprints and my best advice possible, which can hopefully encourage and motivate you to go on the same path that I did. This book, The 10X Rule by Grant Cardone, which I read at the start of this year, gave me the biggest slap in the face from anyone, and it's a book. No matter how many motivational videos I was to watch, no matter how many conversations I were to have with people who were maybe above me or below me or on my level, this book is what throttled and eliminated the limiting beliefs that I had. This is why I promote reading so much on this channel, because you can hear me speak, you can hear everything I've learned from the book, but if you don't read the book yourself, you're still going to say, oh, I'm not ready yet. I'm not ready. I care about other people's opinions too much. So they're going to get the best of me. They're going to tame me. And I'm just going to sit down and do something which I don't want to do. Which, in return, is making me less attractive, making me less powerful, making me less rich, which is something we all want to achieve because that's our For You pages are full of like Andrew Tate. You start now. What do you think the difference is going to be if you wait, let's say, 6 months from now? You're literally going to be in a worse position with starting whatever you want to start. Maybe it's going to the gym for the first time. Maybe it's posting content. Maybe it's approaching girls. When you do something, when it's like the hardest, the most anxiety inducing, it becomes less and less and less nerve-wracking. I literally woke up today. It's 8 a.m. And I just wanted to do this. Like, it didn't feel like recording a YouTube video doesn't really require much of me anymore. Even though it's a really like purposeful and powerful act compared to the normal person, now it just feels like I'm talking to my brother. That's how accustomed I've got speaking to the camera. And you can do the same. It just starts by, what's the date? Doing it right now, July the 9th, 2025. You do it now, day by day by day by day by day. December 2025. You want to become the person who doesn't give a fuck and cares about becoming rich and powerful. So if you fast forward and look at him and what he looks like in December 2025, to become that version, he did go gym 5 times a week. He did post a video 3 times a week. He did do the things to become that person. How else do you think to become someone who you're currently not? You do what he does now. Because you're going to be him anyway. You want all the status, so why do you care if this person sees your video? If you're going to become the person with status, quite frankly, everyone's probably going to know about you. So you may as well let them know about you now rather than later. I remember I said this to my friend at the gym literally 2 days ago. And he's like, holy shit, Adrian. Why do I care so much? Everyone's going to know about me eventually. If you're so worried about like hate, you've clearly sparked an emotion inside of them, which is a good thing. It means they subtly still care about you when you don't even care about them. Stop saying you're not ready because you know you are. Me just saying that, I already can imagine what the next limiting belief is that is slowly creeping in your mind. And it's that I don't want to be perceived as too arrogant or too greedy. Society shames ambition. You don't want to be perceived as arrogant or greedy because that makes you come across as misogynistic or toxic. When in reality, it's probably one of the most attractive traits, ambition. How fucked is this? You care so much about leaving a positive impact on this world, and you're scared that they will come across as arrogant. So it's going to prevent you from doing so. Wake up. The people that say this or that will call you arrogant, because there will be haters, the people that do say this, it's literally because they feel insecure and feel like you're getting ahead of them in the race. That you're taking 10x action to achieve 10x results. It's not that you're hardworking. It's not that you have good work ethic and that you're disciplined. It's that you're arrogant and greedy, all the negative stuff. When in reality, you're just showing more of the positive traits. That you're a leader, that you're disciplined, that you are ambitious. It's not a bad thing. People will respect you more from being arrogant or greedy than being a slob, a blob, a piece of crap. You can say me going to the gym consistently for 8 years is being arrogant. But do I get more respect now that I've built the body? Obviously. Society shames ambition. But I'm here to tell you today that all of the ambitious motherfuckers, they embrace arrogance. Even though it may not feel like they show it maybe as much as I do. If they're all arrogant, think of your favourite sporting player. For him to become the best in his team or in the league, did it serve him better being arrogant or did it serve him better being content? Lackadaisical. A blob. It served him better being the arrogant guy because that put him more in his masculine energy, which is perceived as more attractive to feminine girls. The world doesn't respect the nice, content guy. It respects the guy with conviction and ambition. So, you've raised the limiting belief that you're not ready. You've also raised the limiting belief that, why do I care so much about what other people think? And now you're on the level of, I don't want to come across as ambitious and greedy. You were so ambitious in all of the video games you played. You had the most conviction. You would say to your friends that you're the best. But when it comes to real life, you think that's a negative thing. stop shaming it, embrace it, because the sooner you do, that's when you start to fulfill your duty on this planet of becoming as of rich and as of powerful. Do you think the author, Grant Cardone, thought when writing this book, I'm not going to be ambitious? I'm scared if people are going to think I'm too ambitious from writing a 200-page book, which has everything I've learned about success and failure, which can come across as extremely narcissistic, because speaking about success can be personal and can piss people off because of the limiting beliefs that they have. Not that I have, that they have. So I'm just not going to write this book. I'm going to throw it in the bin. I'm not going to be ambitious. I'm not going to be an author. I'm not going to tell anyone about the lessons and learnings I've learned about success. No. No, 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 no. He wrote this book knowing at the back of his goddamn mind that he's the best author on this planet. And no one in the present or in the past or even in the future will be able to write as good as a book. No one will be able to write as good as a book, as good of a book as he did. Stop shaming ambition. I can say it forever. I can yap for the next hour if I really wanted to. You have to realize that the people that do tell you that you're too ambitious, they're almost trying to tame you to see how masculine and ambitious you really are. Because if they do, let's say you're a really, really hardworking man, but you have these people saying you're too ambitious, you need to calm down. And then you think the right thing to do is to actually calm down because you listen to other people's opinions and you calm down, thinking that will make him happier and thinking you will somehow grow more because of it. These same people are now going to feel like they've won and they will go to the next ambitious motherfucker and try to tame him instead while you're left in the mud. Be ambitious. I guess if there's one thing which, if we dig even deeper, is stopping you from achieving your goals, it's comfort. Because let's be real, bro. You watching YouTube videos is your comfort zone. It really doesn't take much of you other than you sitting on your couch, grabbing your phone or laptop and clicking on a video, not even being present hearing me speak. Maybe texting your friends on the side. It doesn't take much. Which I'm not trying to say is bad. I'm trying to help you. I'm trying to help pull you out of your current old degenerate self. But why bother with all of this self-improvement when you can just be comfortable? You're already making decent money from your job, which you hate. You already have an average partner. You have your video games, you have your junk food. Why bother? The comfort zone's there. Adrian, why do I have to choose the hard route when I can just do this instead? At the end of the day, we all die. The comfort zone is the biggest killer of a young man's dream. And this applies to every level of success. You can think of your favorite young sporting star who used to dominate in high school, used to dominate in college, but then once he makes the big leagues, he doesn't excel because, yeah, he's reached the highest level, but his desire to improve has now kind of been sapped because he's in a new comfort zone. He's got all the money now. He grinded all of his way to the top for the money, for the status, for the respect. But he's got all of that. So what's the point? This will take a lot of authenticity. But you need to have this dissatisfaction constantly with no matter how much success you gain, no matter how much money you get. Because for you to stay a masculine man, you have to constantly be improving. It is endless growth. Financially, physically, mentally, spiritually. Endless. Think about why we were brought on this planet. Was it to grow? To become as powerful as a man as we could? Or was it to die and shrivel up and not achieve or conquer anything on this world? We are meant to grow like a tree, just going higher and higher. It's just that when we choose the path of comfort, that stops us. This is why in 2023, there was one thing which was holding me and my brother back. It was our video game console on the other side of this room. And here's the funny thing, we didn't even play it. It's just that sometimes we would relapse every 3 to 4 months because maybe one of our friends had texted us. Our comfort zone was literally still in our room and we would relapse. We would throw our self-improvement and progress on the side and just say, one game won't hurt. Every time we were to say that, we would fall back into the disgusting cycle we'd been stuck in since when we were little, playing video games for 8 hours a day. So you know what I did at the start of 2023? We looked at that console as just money sitting there, but as an object. So we thought, let's just sell it to one of our close friends so we can get $500 and get more books in return. As of uncomfortable as that is going to be, that's our purpose. Not playing this video game. That's the comfort zone. Let's sell it. Let's piss it off so we don't think about it twice. And get all these books. Get this book. Get this book. When I got that money from selling the most instant gratification object, that alone made me feel so good. And then that one act was almost it catapulted me to then go on book websites and start buying books because I started to already feel good about myself. The only reason that you're not buying books right now is because you have all of these distractions and hobbies, you call them, in your room and not books instead. I literally said 10 minutes ago that if you want to gain my brain, if you want to have the same ambition, you should probably read the same books as me, which I have linked in the description below. But personally, the whole topic and reason of this video is me speaking about the 10x rule. And I could yap on forever about why you should buy this, buy this. It's not about buying the book. It's about destroying that barrier which is preventing you from reaching and grabbing the book off the shelf. And that's what I'm trying to do in this video. I'm trying to break that barrier because that is the real limiting belief which is actually preventing you. Your own comfort zone. Destroy that. Take baby steps. What is one thing right now? Your actionable step right now is to realize and think to yourself, now what is one thing you can do which is deemed as uncomfortable? You still have a video game console and I don't. I'm literally perceived as better than you just because you play video games. Does that piss you off? It should. But I'm telling you right now, bro, if you want to come on my level and do what I did, sell it right now. No one said this to you. Your parents haven't said this to you. Your friends haven't said this to you. I'm saying it to you. You're watching this video for a reason because you want to become as rich and as powerful as possible. But you're not doing what I'm telling you to do. So you will never reach my level. That is your actionable step. Sell your console, buy this book and this book and this book, and you will shock yourself. Yes, the books are going to be uncomfortable to read. Yes, they're going to take discipline. Yes, they're going to take time. But you may as well would rather be on the right path instead of the wrong path. Word after word, line after line, page after page, chapter after chapter, book after book. Limiting belief after limiting and belief will be eradicated. If there was one final thought that I'd leave you with, it's that you're probably saying right now that most successful people have connections or have luck. That's false. It's not that they have luck or connections. It's that they have written and caved out their own story for themselves. And just because you're yet to write your own story because you've lived such a boring, mundane existence, you shit on them from having luck. I had some of the worst genetics. I couldn't even spit out a sentence. I couldn't even look my own friends in the eye. And now I'm yapping in front of my camera for 30 plus minutes. I've done it. I was the anorexic, skinny, awkward, socially autistic guy. And now I've quite literally done a full 360 over like 3 years of self-improvement. The time passes by anyway, bro. You quite frankly just need to create your own luck, because when you do, that is the one thing which you only needed in the first place. Vision, mission, duty. I've given you your duty. Become as of rich and as of powerful as possible. I've given you limiting beliefs all lined up one by one by one by one. I've told you what to do with this, sell your console, blah, 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 blah. The rest is up to you. You follow this blueprint. You invest and purchase in the book, The 10X Rule by Grant Cardone. And you won't look back again, bro. I know you're probably feeling like pretty motivated right now after spending the last 30 minutes watching this video. but motivation is fleeting. You're probably going to forget everything I have said in this video because you might actually just go play video games after this. Do I care? Not really. You care. Become the man you truly want to be by setting yourself 10x goals, 10x missions, which will lead to a 10x higher, greater level of yourself. The 10x rule. I hope this video motivated or educated you. I am currently doing one-on-one coaching mentorship. That will be the second link in the description. Make sure to click the subscribe button and also that little bell icon so you are reminded of when I do upload these types of videos so you can watch them and educate yourself as soon as humanly possible. Other than that, I'll see you in the next video. Peace.